Hello there, here's my hand. Uh, Sorry, but I've not been making many YouTube videos as of late, have I? I've been kind of neglecting the channel. But I did get something in the post yesterday which is giving me something to talk about, and that is this here Nintendo Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers edition, which is a limited edition thing that Nintendo is selling at the moment. Costs about £45. Can order it directly from Nintendo. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, but yeah, it's basically based off the Game & Watch LCD games that you could buy back in the 1980s. You may remember them. Ball would be the main one, which is one of the games included on this, but instead of the old style LCD screens, it's a modern LCD screen, like you'll find in any other handheld these days. So you can actually play. It comes included with Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2 on it as well, the original proper Super Mario Brothers. So, yeah, I was a fan. I was a fan of the LCD games. They get a lot of stick these days because they're very basic. But I used to love the Nintendo ones, not that I had many of them. And I also like I even like the cheaper ones, like the Tiger Electronic ones, which really do get a battering, from people. But, when you're a kid, the novelty of carrying around a game with you, that you could shove in your pocket was it was alluring, let me tell you. So I had like the Smash TV one is the one I remember, and I'm sure I had a Castlevania one and a few other ones as well. But I also had like a Mario Brothers one, it looked like this, only it was kind of a baby blue, and it was about as close to Super Mario Brothers as you were going to get from that LCD technology. And I remember selling it in the early 2000s as a broke student for about £2 to this second-hand shop. And then last year went looking for it on eBay, and oh my god, the prices. Regrets. I have many. But yeah, that's basically the reason why I jumped on this to begin with. Now, this isn't going to be an unboxing video. It's out the box already. Let's just take a quick look. It says here, let's see if we can get it to focus. Right at the bottom, it says no AC adapter included. That's incorrect. It isn't incorrect. You don't get an AC adapter. You don't get something you can plug into the wall, but you do get a USB-C cable, a very short one. Hold on, where is it? Still plugged in to my keyboard. Should have prepared this, shouldn't I? There you go, really, really short USB-C cable for charging with, okay? We'll take a quick look at the back. Shows you what's included. We've got Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2, and when they say 2, it is the Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2, The Lost Levels, not your Western Super Mario 2, which was the one based on Doki Doki Panic. You also get a recreation of the Ball LCD game that you can get in Game & Watch. And what would a Game & Watch be without the actual watch itself? So, time. And that's about all you really need to know. Now, if we were to take this out of the slipcase, you'll find that most of the Mario graphics are actually on the plastic slipcase itself, which I thought was quite nice, because it does mean that what they've done is they've taken the actual main cardboard case itself and made it look like one of the traditional Game & Watch boxes. So I thought that was pretty cool. Obviously, the Ball one in this case. So without further ado, let's take a look at the actual handheld itself. Now, as you can see, it looks exactly like they did back in the day. Same layout, same buttons. The only difference really is, on the side here, we've got the USB-C port, and that powers on the unit. Back is very basic. Originally, they would have had a battery cover on the. Obviously, we don't need that now. We've got a rechargeable battery, probably for the best, because let's face it, everybody lost the battery backs off this, didn't they? So remember having to tape batteries in and stuff with a bit of sticky tape and what have you. That I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's for the speaker. I'm not sure. Anyway, you turn it on, and straight away you can see that the screen is absolutely lovely, if I'm going to be honest. Pretty good viewing angles, you know, you can tilt it this way and that, and I don't think my camera's really doing it justice, but really sharp image. You know, refresh rate is perfect. It is a very, very nice screen indeed. And, you know, we've got your typical Nintendo style D-pad there. Feels perhaps a little too spongy. But, you know, the buttons, the D-pad just feel like they did on the Game & Watches. A quick press of the top button here that says Game next to it brings up the menu. So, as before, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, and Ball. So, actually, let's turn the volume up a bit so we can actually hear it. So if I switch to, we're already at Super Mario Brothers, so let's just start it. And sure enough, we've got ourselves an authentic version of the original Super Mario Brothers. I suspect it's just a ROM, isn't it, running on a, I believe it's like an ARM chip inside of here. So, nothing amazingly fancy, but it does the job perfectly. Turns out, trying to play it above a camera is really difficult. But I will say, I've been having trouble playing this to begin with, actually, because this pad, obviously, to match the style of the Game & Watch, is pretty low down. So with my big adult hands, oh my god, I keep missing that mushroom, I'm terrible. So with my big adult hands, I'm having a little bit of trouble controlling Mario. Combined with the small screen, it's not the most optimal way of playing this, I must admit. Hey, look at me, I'm terrible. But yeah, all you need to do is go back into the menu, and by the way, I can't really demonstrate this because I wasn't mid-game, but it does remember your position in the game. So let's just okay, so if I go to game now, back to Super Mario Brothers, so we're back at that game over screen. Change back to Super Mario Brothers 2. That's where I left off. Avoid the poison mushroom there. And then of course, the last game is the remake of Ball. I'll stick with game B because it's the harder one. So this is what the LCD games actually used to be like, you know, just kind of a limited number of images used to create a, I was going to say a moving picture. It's, I don't know if that's the best way to put it. It's very basic, isn't it? Basic beeper sound as well. But you know, that was kind of the technology they had to work with in the 80s, so people like me, we lapped it up, you know. And that's all there was to the game, because it wasn't like modern day where it's like a series of pixels. It was a series of still images that would be activated by the liquid crystal display. This is a nice little novelty anyway. And the only thing left to show as well, oh, game over. The only other thing left to show as well is the middle button is time. And that displays, shockingly enough, the clock. This is it really, just a little animation as time ticks by. The only other thing of note on this is you can press, which button is it? One of these buttons. Oh! Pressing both these buttons seems to make it flash. I didn't know that, but if you press the time button again, oh yes, that's what I was after. Pressing the time button again changes the tile set. So what else we got? The 3 basically. What I've noticed as well is once you're at night, once the sun's gone down, then it also swaps this out from a kind of daytime scene to a nighttime scene, which I thought was kind of nice. And that's your lot, really. £45. Like I said, the pros are it's very authentic. It feels right in the hand. It's the same size. It's I think it might be a little bit lighter, but it feels right. The buttons feel right. The D-pad feels right. It feels right to hold. It's as you're going to remember the Game & Watches. Now the downside is, like I say, for me with my big hands, I found it quite difficult to play. I suppose your mileage is going to vary on that one, isn't it? But it's definitely not the optimal way of playing Super Mario Brothers. One for the collectors, I think, this, such as myself, I guess. In fact, I suspect many people who buy this won't even be taking it out of the box, if I'm going to be quite honest. So, maybe this is a rarity, you never know, an unboxed one. No. Well, I'm wondering as well, because obviously there's a USB-C port, I'm wondering if some enterprising people might be able to soft mod this and do things with it, maybe add more NES games or something. I don't know. Who knows what kind of storage is on this, if there's any free at all. I guess we'll find out in the future. But yeah, maybe £45. I don't regret paying £45 for this thing. It's a nice little novelty. I like Super Mario Brothers. Who doesn't? I have fond memories of Game & Watch, so yeah. It's just a nice little novelty, a nice present to myself. And that's basically all I really can say about this. If you like your Super Mario Brothers, if you like your Game & Watch, you're probably going to like this. If not, you'll probably find £45 a bit of a rip-off, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm pleased with it. And that's about it. Just this really quick look at this thing. Not much more to say, is there? Okay, so thank you very much anyway. Do appreciate you guys watching. I'll say the usual like and subscribe thing, If like the video, please. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You can find me these days, a lot of the time, on Twitter, at Mr. Tom, if you want to come talk to me. Otherwise, I stream Fridays and Sundays from 8 PM UK time, which is probably why I've been neglecting this channel a bit, because I've been doing stuff on there. So come along and say hello on that, why not? But until next time, anyway, see you later, have a good one, and bye for now. Ta-ra.